Hello everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Mundaun. In the last episode, we did quite a bit of wandering around. And we finally managed to activate the 3 seals locking the gate into Mundaun, where we found the skeletal remains of Algria. Upon placing her head on the neck bone, she reformed herself and asked us to stare into her eyes, where we witnessed the rage of the Dark Man at being tricked into taking a beast's soul instead of a human one. A heads up as well that I paused the recording between what we just witnessed in the last episode and now. So when we get to the next timepiece, I'm going to quit. There'll be a break then. Let's see what's now waiting for us further ahead.
Alegria. Eu estou mal per tutto quello che mio tata fa con te.
Algria, I'm so sorry for what my grandfather did to you.
Grazie, a te sono intera.
Sounded like she said thank you. You made me whole again.
Posso crece chatta ma pace.
I think I can find peace now.
Malgrado che la faccio quei, sto spindrano tat de quella maledizione.
Even after what he did, I need to rescue my grandfather from limbo.
Chatta, e distrugge il contratto ce l'ha sottoscritto.
Find and destroy the contract he signed.
Magari c'è qualche voce tu qua ci discapita quella ha.
Maybe that will undo what happened.
Io spero che non se vazaim pus penega.
I hope I'll see you again.
Tu ne spereras in van.
I think she said, don't worry, you will. Until it is obvious to me that these things cannot be bypassed by sneaking, we You're going to assume that they will not like seeing us very much, and that we should avoid them. I have a hunch we're supposed to interact with that gentleman. I don't think we're going to make it over this ledge, but we will try. We saw the roof oozing down at the end of the last episode, much like this. Well, it looks to me that we don't have a choice. We must see. Oh, that's interesting. That looks like a camera has been set up there.
Na Boshia.
It wants something from us.
Na Boshia. Quaivabo.
But I don't know what it wants.
Quaivabo.
There were those eyes we saw on the way down. Maybe one of those would illuminate our path a bit. I didn't think we could interact with them, but maybe we can. Investigate deeper into the cave. If I missed whatever it is, it wasn't as obvious to me as other things were. Let's see. If it's one of these. Actually, let's first investigate the cave where Alegria is in, just in case there was something obvious there. No. There isn't. Then I don't know what to do. So, let's see. Oh, maybe it's the light hanging directly above them. No. What do you want?
Quai vabo. Quai vabo.
There's a house there across the lake. That is us. That looks like us when we've seen ourselves in the mirror in the past. And I like his claws around our shoulders. We've already shaken his hand. Let's see if he'll bargain with us.
Dat vai dentro. davon per spindrailo da quella malediczione.
Quindi schlege se du possa essere kommer mit einem mer personelmatch. In Zafis. Hat du nu den befit? Was du gut gestorben, nein?
Il pictur artist Giovanni è staus in agid, cura che io erle un saraus in quei cuvel. Con quei malecchi incendiari hai eu dau petta pagada a Florin, il rompa contract. Ma io sono un fis della vanadat de quei artist. In Sicilia fu arrivaus a la val. In descendent del cugliun Florin, io se legrel d'emprender den conoscer el. Quai è in contract con un'altra partida, bo qualche data a signau. In stues enflar il dretg truchet per Florin camminada. Quai è il dretg truchet, ma il contract meunca.
Not mover.
Ti has assassinau meu tat.
Che vai scoprirmi il portretto o quel c'è il portretto mossa?
Ti es nars. Ja vegna destrui quel sbaladeu malet del clavau in flammas.
Allora posso far prescia. Ils collezioneters hem grand interesse. Non est vis ils placats in mia galleria da Schler? Serpentini, con custabs gross.
Da co has ti liberau quo canagl?
No, fate insomma che ti dices, che ti discorres del maestro. Mia bab voleva venir sepolia con sia secret, da quist lö. Perché na trera nütz la pussainza che le già co. Urgentemente in questa val. In questa montagna.
Has ti suandau mai lentir temps?
Son plein in vilges in te. Il maestro non mi medo l'abilità, l'ispirazione d'avanzare in sia sanctuari più intern. Ma non son quel che il suo criticer. Forse è questo la provvidenza ci momeno in questo lö grazie a te.
Ti has liberau el per ti esactes finamiras vadas.
Ed è ascendia il pizz in cerca da del. Dur e mel content. Un giun. Ora il comparia su mia taila. Tres mia mem. El mo giudò. Di mena de aia giudò ad el.
Nu è il contract.
Oh, quel. El al porta d'una con sé. El ha anche d'una da bunca ciosa. Tuttes duas parts sem obliedes. Nos antenats e magia contro l'onur. Nos ingraziains nossa vita a mia maestro. E non es totuna me nie recompensò. Or da quist motiv stuvains nus fils ed abiedis. Reparer quist stört.
Nua Eisel.
Nut mover! Elle si invia per inciascere il debito in clegia. Oh, una vergogna, da sforzare un uomo vel da fare un tel viedi stantus. Ma ben, sai che ci voglia. Ad esa fin. E sper ci ti pleja.
Quai è in contract con un'altra partida, bo quel in stues enflar il dretg truchet per Florin camminada. Florina, neu ais. Ais una dina te las cauras. Eu son lunch ne ven, ais son pres giù de la montagna. Florina! Eu son Cordin!
A lot's going through my mind at this moment, everyone. I apologize for not doing a whole lot of talking. But probably a lot of things are going through your mind at this moment as well. We need to make it down the mountain. We need to find Serpentini and preferably somehow eliminate him. It sounded like the Dark Man wants Serpentini removed. Serpentini wants us removed. I'm surprised he just doesn't... Maybe the Dark Man has a hand in making sure we can still live. I'm not a fan of debtors' prisons, and I don't believe it's a responsibility of a younger generation to pay for the sins of their fathers. I can't say I agree with Serpentini at all. Oh, wow! They're shooting the snowmen! There was a reason to make them. They will all be distracted by them. It looks like the ski lifts are also off. I'm thinking the tide lift in that one building's where we want to go. In which case, we need to get past this gentleman there. rather not fire again on the mountain. Maybe we, since he's facing outward. Oh, hold on. There's a fence up there now. I don't think we can hop the wall. I don't know if we can open the gate. And I think this is too steep to fall off of. This is probably just a telephone to call for assistance. I don't see any way to open the gate from here. So we can't... Okay, so we gotta go back the other way. There's no hole in the fence either that I can see. Darn it. I was really hoping for a sneaky way down. A quick... The hail really did a number on the terrain up here. The trees down, a power line down. And they've been very busy. The game wouldn't let me swing once I pulled the pitchfork in. I still don't... I guess if it's saved here, I'm going to put a... I really want to get to a timepiece before I let the autosave happen, but I guess this is a good spot to probably stop really quick. So we're right in the middle of this episode, everyone, but I've been playing since the beginning of the last one. So give me a... I'll be back. I'm going to hope that the autosave, because where we just ended up, is good enough that I don't have to replay things I've already done. So give me a few seconds, I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back. Sorry for the awkward break there, but I needed to save the game and go to bed. Alright, so... I don't think there's a way to cut through to the lower portion of the mountain from that shed we were in earlier. That one, or near. I don't think there's a way to get on the other side of that below that shed. or through it. So I think we need to go this way, which would be further assisted by the fact that there's a snowman there, and we know the guards will fire on snowmen. He'll probably start shooting at the snowman up on the hill once he finishes his patrol up there. Yep, that's him firing at the snowman, not at us, I think. I don't have too much longer to... Okay, here we go. So my plan is to go over to the Yeti territory. Oh crap, someone's shooting at that snowman. The one right in front of us. I shouldn't be so close to the microphone. Sorry, everyone. Oh God. That shot might have been meant for us, but I can't tell. Feels to me like It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, where we're Snoopy, the fallen World War I flying ace, trying to sneak through enemy lines. We have one guy patrolling down there. I would like to see where he patrols. I'm assuming no one's going to come up from behind us. There's no lights in this area, so maybe he's also... Yeah, it looks like he won't actually notice us. I'm not hearing the heavy breathing nor the footsteps of the Yeti, so I'm going to also make the assumption he's not here. Probably when the army began moving out, they forced him away. Or maybe he did end up hiding from the hail. Okay. I don't know if we can actually find a path down this mountain from this side, but we're going to try. I would like to kill that guy when he's on that hill, so we're going to try for that. I don't feel comfortable trying to sneak past this one. Since other soldiers have been firing, I can probably now make the assumption that they won't be able to know that was me who took that shot. There is a sled there. Maybe we can take that down the mountain? Oh, this little ledge wasn't here before, the snowdrift. So I think this is where we're supposed to go. I've seen a guard on patrol down there. But maybe we can get lucky. Take the sled to a shaded area. Ooh! Or I can get very unlucky and take a bullet right to the head. I forgot about that gate. We learned that we can take that sled down here. I think, didn't we? We eliminated that guard. We limited to 2 that were here, so I think it's safe for us to walk in front of this light briefly. I don't see any guards. We haven't actually investigated that structure yet. We might not get another chance to do so. Before we head down there, let's get another scan of everything in the valley here. Or the lower section of the mountain, just to see if I notice another patrolman down here. I don't see anything at the moment. Looks empty to me. A few things while we're walking down here, by the way, everyone. I don't know if you noticed, but in the office building, it seemed like every single person in the town up here, their name for their family, or at least for them, was on one of those cabinets in the office for the Dark Man. Seems like everyone's been making deals with him at some point or another. I find that very interesting. I also, however, did not see Jeremias's name there. I didn't see a J. So maybe the priest has not actually done so. Bit of a fall. We might be able to make that, though. I don't see anything else inside this little building. I want to take a quick peek. We didn't explore this area earlier because the army was standing here. I'm not going to go that way. Okay, so let's take a sled into this building and out the other side of it. Actually, it's probably safe for us to come down here. It's a bit of a scramble. A guard right near our mule. I haven't seen a symbol in any of the other buildings to help us move that mule away from where he's currently located. We're going to have to kill this one as well. And there's another. We hit him once. And he misfired. He must have. We must have a snowman down here. We do. Okay, he fired at that guy. Assuming that I think he thought that was us. Shame we can't take ammo from them. Serpentini also mentioned the exhibition in his cellar. I got the impression we were supposed to have found the last of the stones by now, and I've missed it. Somewhere out here. Sorry, everyone. Okay. We made it. Oh, let's save the game. I am recording, right? Yes, I am. For you, Robber Baron. Nope. We don't get any coffee warped to us, unfortunately. We're gonna be a big target. Sailing past everyone here. Hopefully they're not great shots. And they'll miss us. Or at least not hit the windshield and get me with a bullet. I would like to know what's going on here. So before we round the corner too much... let's take a peek if we can see what might be waiting us down here. Mandragoras are down here again. The beekeepers are all asleep. I'd like to see if I can burn that one. Oh, well, it might not be moving from its patrol. Let's do it. Whew. So it does work that way. Okay, that's what I was hoping would happen. I'm like, we can't take the mule down the mountain anymore. There's no way for us to traverse it past that rock slide. We're not coming back up here if we fall down. Alright, well, we still need to go, Tim. One patrolling at the very bottom. Let's see if we make any comments about the Muval when we're close to the blockade. No, we don't. Okay. Maybe someone will move that out of the way for us later, and we'll be able to take the Muval back up the mountain. I don't think we're done at the mountain peak quite yet. Actually, we can just summon the Muval to us down here. But there's no place up the mountain to resummon it to us up there again. I want to see how many of these we have. We have one patrolling there. Two. That's a pretty steep descent, but maybe we can... Let's take a look at how deep... how much this falls off. Oh, no, this will be fine. I just want to wait for that guy to move. I don't know where he's going to go. They can't open gates, so as long as we keep out of his line of sight, we should be okay. I say, as I walk back into his line of sight again. I also don't know if you noticed, but in the office, the faces that the Dark Man apparently uses, the body shapes that he has used, the Dark Goat was one, a Mandragora seems to be another. I really liked the layout. It reminds me of the different, I'm probably going to phrase this wrong, the textures used for models in the game. Do we want to follow the Dark Goat? No, I think it's just grazing. Present rifle.
Nua ai Giovanni?
Where's Giovanni?
Florina bovigni da casa la davose noche.
Florina didn't come home last night.
De copenda vida quella praiti ma legge della.
Why is there a picture of her on this wall?
Quei artista al sen da fanza chai creiami.
The painter is up to something, I tell you.
Nua ai Zel?
Where is he?
Vasi, de vignes of Ezekiel some bofach beriacht. Den don jou afach mi me possible.
Go upstairs. You'll discover I'm not cut out for the fine arts, but I did my best.
De verton mon jou amira shay avinas junchile.
In the meantime, I'll go and look for some schnapps in his cellar.
Adia, Corporal Walter.
Adieu, Corporal Walther.
Rela shout!
Dismissed! Oh my.
Ma che guai?
I'm not sure if we want to leave him out there with all the trouble he's done to us. But maybe we should erase him from this picture. Destroy barn fire painting. Giovanni's house. We haven't seen it. Oh, and by the way, I was watching here really quick. I have yet to copy the comments I've gotten from the last two videos here to talk about them, but I didn't realize that Giovanni actually stepped out of the painting he was in here. I thought I saw his painting, but didn't make the connection that he actually walked out of it. I don't remember seeing him do that. My memory, though, is pretty bad. So if you noticed it, that's great. I'm glad that you did notice it. I forget who left me that comment. But yes, apparently he can travel through them or save himself in a painting. There is nothing else here that I want or need. Walter mentioned going to the cellar. But we can't go in there yet. Oh, he's not in the cellar.
Gawin di na falla.
Alright, then I suspect we actually need to save. To save him? Actually, no. Let's walk out to him instead of saving him. Maybe he'll be willing to talk with us if he can with that noose around his neck. I forgot, we didn't come this way. We drove the mule down the mountain. We didn't cross over this wooden bridge.
Maestro. Who's there? Master.
La causa è samidada di boialat.
The tables have turned, you coward.
Curtin, old friend. Quick, pull me up. That old drunkard assaulted me.
De co in nom de Deu des trese dota.
Why on earth would I pull you up?
I'll open the cellar for you. The barn fire painting is in there.
Io am mezzi na via el chalet.
I'll find a way in there by myself.
But who will help the little girl?
Ja sai di da omish dus.
I can help both Florina and my grandfather.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it will be too late for one of them.
Think carefully about what you say. Your choice will have consequences.
Pistos bu piti plidic.
You don't have to suffer anymore.
Thank you. Bless you.
Jo jes plitost ruausa en paz.
I would say rest in peace, but I know you won't.
No, wait.
No meu fa mal. Il brige bia pi fetg.
My hand is acting up. It's burning more.
Quai ha il maritau.
He got what he deserved.
Sch'el veva propri la clav del celè?
What if he had the key to the cellar on him? So he would have washed up that way. But I think, everyone, we've been playing for an hour, so we should stop here. So I'm going to go back into his house, save the game, and then I will talk to you guys' comments at the end of this video. And I'll probably pull up the main menu screen and talk there. And I think the save was in here. Alright, everyone. So, if you're interested in comments, I'll talk with you guys in a few seconds. Otherwise, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Who decides to leave. Alright, everyone. Welcome to the comment discussion for this part of the video, I suppose. So, I didn't really feel it was appropriate to talk about the comments during that entire session. I couldn't think of a place or a time when I was just simply exploring. That was all thematic and or sneaking. And I didn't want to break the immersion there. So, we'll go ahead and talk about them here. So let's see how this works for one video. Maybe you guys will like this better than me talking about them in the video itself. So if you do, tell me, because I only know what to do if I get comments from you guys. Otherwise, I'm left guessing. So let's go ahead and get to those comments then. So, Lost Fremen says, Go, Curtin Snowshoes. After hiking up and down the mountain so many times, Curtin must be looking forward to his next meal. He must have worked up the appetite of a starving wolf. Yeah, I did a lot of hiking. This would be 2 videos from now. Obviously not this video, but the 2 videos ago, when I was going back up the mountain to see what it was that Robert Barron mentioned that I missed. So there was, or maybe it was in Tropino. I think it was Robert Barron, though. Mentioned that I missed something on a bench. And that was quite a hike, but I didn't want to leave anything up on that mountain for fear that we wouldn't be able to come back, and it was those bullets. If I'm not recording the game, I really don't mind spending hours just backtracking, looking around at the beautiful scenery for a game if it looks fantastic, and just walking. I really don't mind. And if the game's got music like this, for example, I love listening to that as well. So it's just, I know it's awkward for you viewers to watch me do that. I do feel really bad about it, which is why I try to talk to you guys when I am doing a lot of backtracking or exploring places that probably don't have anything. Losterman then says, and what's with this attitude, Snowman? You don't think that the right arm should mirror the left one's position? Really? Do you perhaps want to become the second most important ingredient in the delicious hot beverage? I didn't think so. So I don't like the arms being on their ankles. I want the arm being with the other arm. I don't know if it matters or not. Now, as we saw in this video, at the very least, it looks like assembling the snowman with all the pieces, even if the arms aren't correct, was probably enough to draw some fire from the soldiers, it turns out. So I'm really glad we did build those snowmen when we did. Otherwise, we would have had to probably kill more of those undead than we did do so. Great episode, Tim. Thank you, Lost Reverend. Great comment from you. This area is gorgeous, and I would imagine it is so much more in real life. Seems like the game is starting to come to an end, Seems like the game is starting to come to an end, maybe. It would be nice to have all of the secrets revealed after so much hard work. I, too, am beginning to feel like it is ending. It feels to me like I'm not taking the Muleville up any longer, unless something clears that path for us. I think we're done with it, and I don't think we're turning the power back on to the ski lift. For that matter, I have a hunch we're going to be erasing the bridge, probably in the next episode, to stop the undead from getting into Mundaun. We probably, I have no clue how close we are, but the average gameplay was about 9 or 11 hours or so, and I am more thorough than most people who play these games. So I think this part is episode 11, so we're probably very close to the end. I would imagine probably 2, maybe 3 more episodes left for us. How come you never took a shot at the Yeti? Says Lost Fremen. What a creepy soundtrack they gave him. Yeah, I like the sound of him moving around too. So I didn't feel like I would be able to kill him with the rifle. He's also rather slow. It's like playing Thief, the original Thief series, Thief Deadly Shadows, or Thief the Metal Age, or Thief the Dark Project. If I don't have to use supplies to eliminate the guard, I would rather not do so. And I prefer even not knocking out guards. And so with the Yeti, watching him walk around, I realized I can hear him. He makes a lot of noise. I can tell what direction he's coming in. I probably don't even need to take a shot. I can probably just avoid his pathing altogether. And yeah, it turns out I think we did well. Plus, it keeps it more thrilling for all of us involved, because maybe I mess up, or maybe he sees me and charges me and I'm dead. So it's kind of a nice challenge in that regard too. Windwater states, after finishing The Witcher 3, Hearts of Stone, I learned a thing or two about dealing with the devil. One of them is, you must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted, for there are consequences. David Beckham lookalike, haha. So, I never did finish The Witcher 3, did I? I'm somewhere on the island. Let's not talk about The Witcher 3. I'll speak to that statement. Yes, be very careful what you wish for. You could indeed get it, and not only that, your wish may be granted in a way that you didn't realize, without there being any future payment to be made in that regard. You may wish for a new house, only to have a fire happen, right? And your house burns to the ground. Then you will have a new house, but not the way you necessarily wanted it, or stuff like that. So yeah, you gotta be careful. It sounded here, though, like the people here, they knew what they were getting into when they signed this contract. They probably signed it because of the wording. I mean, the Dark Man just asking for one unbaptized soul without explicitly saying it must be from a human. That, I mean, I don't know what to say. Any lawyer is going to immediately say, you can totally get away with giving them a goat. Goat souls aren't baptized. It will classify. Assuming goats have souls. And the Dark Man made it sound like he knows they do. So it sucks for him. Word his contract better. Tillman Enke. So Tillman, Tillman has left me a comment, but I can't actually see the whole thing. I don't see it on the video. I can see it in someone left a comment on this video, but it's not there. On that note, by the way, I've been getting comments from you guys, and occasionally I leave a comment in response, and it doesn't seem to show up. Or you guys have also mentioned, I think Robert Barron mentioned recently that he left a comment, and it's not there. I swear to you, I'm not removing comments from you guys. They just vanish, or they don't post. Sometimes I might see a fragment of them, but I can't do anything about it if YouTube decides to not have them go forward on my channel. I don't have any filtering enabled. So YouTube does some auto-filtering, but I can't do anything about it if it doesn't show up. I'm so sorry if you leave a comment and it doesn't show up here. So Tillman Enke has said, since you weren't certain whether the mountain was real or not, I looked for a picture of Mundaun, presumably the mountain in the game. The following was the one, and that's all I can see from your comment, Tillman. So I myself took a peek, and I didn't realize this was I know the setting takes place in this area of the world. I did not actually realize that Mundaun was a actual mountain there, though. I didn't really look into it more than trying to understand the language a little bit. So that's pretty cool that it was based, that there is a mountainous area named after this. This game is named after. I like the pictures of that area too. It looks very beautiful, very beautiful. Quite the opposite of here, because today it is drizzling, it is windy, and we have tornadoes ripping through New Jersey everywhere at the moment. Today is September 1st, 2021. We're recording this final part here. Lost Redmond responded again. He says, let the comment again. Regarding Curtin's grandfather and his finding of the Dark Man, remember, Tim, that it was actually the other way around. In your second video, around the 1 hour mark, the priest tells you that the Dark Man is a figure that always appeared throughout history, in dark times, just like he did for Curtin's grandfather and his companions. I completely forgot that Jeremiah said that, so thank you very much for reminding me. And it makes sense, because we've seen in his office all those other contracts signed, and it looks like the initials on those cabinets were from various other peoples or families that were a part of this community. So yes, yep, so he's some sort of devil, demon. Maybe he's like some sort of greater intelligence, like the Black Pharaoh, or what's his name? Nyarlathotep? I can never pronounce this one of H.P. Lovecraft's creations. Nyarlathotep? So maybe he's like that. So, and it's just people have made deals with him. He hangs around because he knows he can get things from these people, so. Lost Redmond then says, we saw this happen in that same video, in a vision. At one point, in another vision, the Dark Man says that he was responsible for the downfall of Troy. Now he appeared to offer the soldiers a way of beating back the enemy army and surviving the war, but just like a night hag in D&D, he gave them what they wanted today, so he would take so much more later. It sounds to me that the later part was just going to happen 10 days from then, and he wanted, I'm guessing he wanted our father, right? Our grandfather's, well, or our mother. I don't know if our grandfather had a daughter or a... Yeah, I don't know if he had a daughter or a son. It's our grandfather, right? It's not our father that is imprisoned in the barn. At least that's it. That's the impression I got. I believe that's what everyone has said. Yeah, so remember that our grandfather said his wife was pregnant and expecting soon. Like within a week or two, I think. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure he wanted Curtin's child, and he did not get it. So, and our father must be dead, or our mother must be dead, because we haven't talked about him or her the entire video so far, to my knowledge. Our playlist, that is, the game. And that's what the comments I got as of today that I don't think I've responded back to in the past 2 videos. So that will do it, everyone. So thank you guys for watching this one again, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Assuming that my house is standing and that I don't have a tornado blow through it this evening. I'll see you guys, hopefully, in the next video, which will be uploaded soon.